Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another season of Home Team Magazine's Game of the Week. I'm Jim Wilson. We're here in Leominster to preview this Friday's clash between St. John's and Leominster. Teams are number 2 and number 1 in our polls to start the year. It should be a great game. Last year, the regular season game was a legendary game. Leominster came out on top. The rematch in the Division I Super Bowl, again another great game, and again the Blue Devils came out on top. You think St. John's is a little sick of that? They're going to try to change that on Friday.
Right into the grind right away. Not too often you see two Super Bowl teams going at it the first week of the season, but you know, I'm sure they're going to be ready and we're going to be ready. It should be a great night, so we just have to clean some things up after a long preseason and be ready to go and be ready for anything. Every stop is important. I mean, they're reckless up there, and Smiley and Jones, and you know, all of the new back they have, and they got Kelley at receiver, and their offensive line's pretty much back, so they're loaded pretty much on offense and defense. They have a lot of guys back, but pretty much like us, we're both returning kind of the same amount of guys, and it's another year, so we expect them to be ready and it to be a hard-fought battle on Friday.
Going in there, just expecting a fight, man. They're just all-out war. So our class, the 2014 class, we've never lost to them. It's all through freshman, JV, all that. So we got a target on our heads, you know.
We're expecting a battle because, you know, we beat them the last couple years 4 times in a row, and then we beat them in the Super Bowl twice. So we know that we have a big target on our backs right now. So we need to come out with the same intensity and even more intensity and beat them. I feel pretty confident in our secondary because we have the same secondary as last year when we beat them, so we kind of know their tactics and their tendencies, and we watched a lot of film this past summer on St. John's, so I think we'll be ready.
There's nothing like the first game going to Doyle Field, and in the old tradition of the St. John's Leominster games, way back when, it was always the first game of the season and kind of set the tone for the whole season. And you know, in this case, they're the champions. They were the last team we played, and you know, we got to knock them off to beat the champions. So we're looking forward to it. You know, Neil O'Connor's a proven winner wherever they line him up on the field, and you know, he's going to have the ball in his hands on every play. So there's a threat to you know, to make plays. But you know, again, we had some young guys on defense last year that are back. You know, our defensive ends, I think, have come along real well in playing the zone option scheme. You know, our secondary's got guys that like Devon and Pat Ryan that have a year under their belt. So you know, we've made good progress in that area, and you know, we're looking forward to, you know, to ramping it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely something to prove, and we haven't beaten them in the last 4 times, I think it is, that we've played them. So it's definitely kind of a chip on our shoulders that, you know, we want to beat them, and we feel like if we do beat them, it'll help us get our season on straight correctly, hopefully win the Super Bowl. So.
Well, it's going to be a hard-fought game. I mean, our offense really has our defenses back, but also I think like we have a good advantage this time around because I think our defense has really stepped it up, and I think our D-line especially got better.
If anybody gets in the open field in our offense, whether it's Davon, Nick, McGill's, or I mean myself, I'm not very fast, but you know, maybe. But our offense is just made for playmaking. It means a lot more than it did last year. You know, we lost 4 games last year and we're the number 2 seed in the playoffs. This year, if we do that, I don't think we're going to make it in the playoffs. So every game means that much more.